Hello everybody, this is SaberGaming424, and welcome back to All the Mods 10. As you can see, today I want to start getting into planetary logistics. I felt that this pack is kind of going somewhat slow. I know that we're already on episode 9, I believe, and I wanted to essentially find a way to speed up this process here. What I want to do here, so that's a flawed, that's that, let's see, do we have anything? Okay, so I'm not too worried about getting a flawless block, essentially, because what we're going to do as quickly as possible is make a mystical agriculture thing. I'm also using the set home commands because it's in the pack. I'm going to utilize that to start speeding up some of this stuff. Next, what I want to do is place some of these in the air just to get some of this going, get this process started. These are actually way too close to each other now that I think about it. Think that if we do it this way, it'll be a little better. Yeah, we just got to have two blocks between them. That's 2 blocks, and that's 2 blocks. That should be, I think that'll be all right here. So we'll do our flawless here. They're not flawless, but flawed there. Put that there. And I'll just have these start growing. And hopefully, as soon as possible, we'll have some Certus quartz that we can turn into a seed that I can grow. I can show you the setup I'm trying to do over here for my mystical agriculture. I'm semi-copying Chosen Architect's setup here. We're using red fertilizer on the grass, which can be crafted like that. It speeds up the crop growth. I'm not too worried about what kind of growth accelerators are underneath them right now, but I want to get the AE growth accelerators, because with the AE growth accelerators and the red fertilizer, it is quite fast. And then we could, in theory, eventually put the mystical agriculture growth accelerators underneath each of these also, if we were so inclined. But I've also just mostly been using these watering cans. The tiers of watering cans are basically, if you upgrade watering can, the only thing it does is increase the uh, area of effect that they will grow things more quickly. But I have 2 iron seeds, like 4 inferium seeds, and I had dye. I'm just letting that grow too because why not? The reason I had a dye seed is because I needed to get all the red dye, and the quickest way to do that was with the fertilizer. We have some of that. I need to see what we need to get to make a Certus quartz seed. It just requires the quartz blocks, which are basically blocks of blocks, that will require a decent amount of Certus quartz. What I might have to do to start off with, is there any way I can make a growth accelerator right off the bat? We would need a Fluix block, which is just some Fluix stuff here, which requires nether quartz, and so we need a charger station here. Charger. Let's get one of these blocks. I think I'm starting to run out of spots in here. I might have to start building into the basement pretty soon here. Can do that. I'm probably going to just take almost a whole block's worth of this. Oh, that's actually not too bad. I didn't realize how little that actually would take. Let these charge up real quick. Wondering what if I wanna do here. Okay, sure, that works. We now need some nether quartz. Nether quartz. Just gonna take all of that. Let's take all of this, all of that, and some redstone. we're basically going to get the Certus and then the Fluix all in one shot here. Hopefully. I'm going to try and speed up some of this. Or I might clip some of this, but for now I just want to have this in one clip. I'm going to throw the 4 in there. 4 in there. Should be all of it. Good, we got 8. Not sure if that'll be enough yet. Just want to get a it's all damaged butting. That's a flawed. They'll probably put the charging thing up to that. The nice thing about AE is you can get a resonant generator, I think it's called. Yeah, so this is enough to power those chargers. It's not super expensive. I just want to get the seeds first before we start using up much of this resources or much of the resources for this. But we can get one of those AE growth accelerators. Now I believe we can craft up one of these. And we need some quartz glass. So we're still going to need some more quartz, which I believe is just make sure this is not ejecting. Throw some in there. Yeah, we got enough of that. And then shoot, I'm still one short. I believe if I break one of these, it'll give us dust. Yes, okay. That should be enough dust. Okay. And then we need appears that we need some more quartz glass. That's fine, that's fine. That just requires 3 more of the dust. Go ahead and mine that up. We have enough now. Go ahead and sleep real quick. As you can see, I'm trying my best to speed through this. Let's go here. Let me finish crafting. No, let's see. I don't need to cut between things here. I think we can just do this here. Throw that in there. We have a growth accelerator. Do I have universal cables? Universal. I have plenty. Then let's just throw this here. Ooh. Okay, it does take it. Okay. I was worried that I was gonna have to get an energy acceptor, which would have sucked, but not a huge deal. We did. It's gonna be a bit of a mess for a minute here, because I don't have enough of the cables that we do need. I'm just going to steal some of these. We don't need much of the windmill stuff anymore. Not with that energy, or not with that reactor. Let me just place this underneath so I can still access the controller. That should speed this up, I'm hoping. Yep, it's activated. Okay. So now I'm going to let this grow a little bit, and I'll be back when I get the amount of crystal or Certus quartz that I feel I'm comfortable with. I will see you in a moment. Alright, we're back. This is the setup that I have been using. I essentially just had 2 growth accelerators, and I was just essentially crafting up the flawed budding Certus thing, and I just kept mining these until they eventually turned into that, and just kept going until I had enough. The Certus quartz blocks, you need 4 of them to make the seed, which is essentially 9 of the Certus quartz blocks, which are 4 of the Certus quartz crystals. And now we can go ahead and make up one of these. It takes tertium dust or essence, which isn't too bad to make. The tertium essence is Basically, it takes 4 of the pertium or prudentium, prudentium, which requires 4 of the imperium. Um, Let us go ahead and take one of these prosperity seeds and craft up this. And now I want to look up what the Fluix seed would look like. I believe it's essentially the same thing. Um, it's not too bad. But now what I need to do is I'm going to take this one because I want to keep making iron. I'm going to farm this up. I'm potentially going to put the growth accelerators from, be careful where I step, the growth accelerators from where I have under here, which I haven't shown you guys because I did this between episodes. But this is what I was doing to make things a little faster. I'm probably just going to put 9 underneath the Certus, just make it really fast and just let it go because I'm trying to acquire this as quickly as possible. The nice thing about the watering can is if you shift right click in the air, it will continuously activate without you having to do anything. And then you can just right click on the things you want to gather. Well, it's not too bad, but it does, I believe. Yeah, so you take, it requires 9 of these to make one of those, which isn't too bad. Oh, and I guess if you wanted to, you could actually make those inscriber bits pretty easily. Oh, and you could directly make Certus quartz as well. Alright, I will be back once I have enough for the Fluix, and then I'm going to start farming that up for a little while, and then when I'm ready, I will be back after that to craft up our applier logistics system here. Alright, with that, I will be back. Alright, this took me a bit of time to get, but we should have everything we need for this. Let that craft up now. We now have our Fluix seed. Sweet. This is what I've been doing to kind of accelerate the Inferium, but now we have that. Now we can easily get Certus Quartz Essence and that. What I might do is put growth accelerators underneath that and the Fluix, and then put like a growth accelerator next to it, or it's like this growth accelerator plus the other types of growth accelerators. And we can start looking at what we want to do here. So I need a controller. Oh, controller. We need an inscriber. Ooh, what's an extended inscriber? What's this? For allows you to change the max, blah blah. That might be interesting. I'm not sure how you craft that. Ooh, crystal assembler. Could use this for some things, it looks like. But anyways, you just want normal inscriber. We need a terminal. We want the ME terminal, the crafting terminal. Actually, we only need the crafting terminal. The pattern access terminal, pattern encoding. I don't think we need the requesting one. We'll just put Fluix cables in there too for now, just to have that as a quick access. And then we need some cells, storage cells. Let's just worry about like the 4 times, and then I want some interfaces. It's an ME interface. Extended. Yeah, unless there's some kind of crafting interface. We want the crafting coprocessor, storage, and what was it? I think you just need. Can't remember if you. Let's see here. Crafting CPU. Yeah, is just the storage. Yeah, okay, so that's not too bad. So you just need like the storage just to make a crafting computer. Um, yeah, auto crafting. You want? Oh, you need pattern providers, not interfaces. My bad. Pattern providers. Then you could just do like that basically. So we do want the ME interfaces, but we also need pattern providers. We want the basic kind, pattern providers, and we want blank patterns. So those are all things we're gonna have to make. Um, what else do we need to worry about here? Engineering, yeah. Just gonna get this up. What I might do is get the basic stuff crafted, and then I will be back to set some of it up. Um, Essentially, what I want to do is get to a point, like very early stages, but enough to where I could automate this system possibly. Because after that, the rest of it is just like requesting things from the AE system to craft, because everything will be provided and it'll go really quick. All right, with that, I will be back. I know it doesn't look like the prettiest design right now, but I kind of opened up the house a little bit, and I have crafted up the basic things we need to get this AE system jump started. I have a 4K storage cell, and we have a crafting terminal. Oh, I just don't mind that. I can place this on here properly. All right, there we go. So now we actually have a crafting terminal. I don't know if I can go a little bit bigger. Okay, here we go. I actually like the updated version of this now. It's kind of nice. But we have this set up now. I don't need to have that on there anymore. The next things that we have to make here are the crafting stuff. I might do it in here for now. It's not going to look great, but I want to have something going first so I can automate that, and then I need to start thinking about what I want to do with my base, because I'm not sure. It's getting quite small. You need to come up with some kind of design other than like the direwolf 9x9 houses. Um, but I want to get the auto crafting set up so we can get a little bit more storage cells, automate the system out there. Maybe get into storage drawers. I think. Do we have our or I think it's functional storage. We do. We have functional storage, which I'll probably do for the essences. Um, just because the amount that we're going to be getting will be quite a lot. So I think that will be a nice way to do that. And then what we could do is just store those, because we won't even really have to store things like iron and whatnot necessarily. Because what we'll do is we'll just craft up the resources as we need them, hopefully. Though then again, we might want to do something like the request terminal, which I believe is something we can make. Um, that would let us basically request like you could say like, oh, I want like 10,000 iron um available at all times. So if it goes below that, it'll craft up to 10,000, but at least it'll keep like a buffer of said resource. So that might be something that we do. I want to check to see how is our reactor doing. We are almost out of power. I turned this off for a while. I didn't want it to fill up too much on this, but we should be all right there, I think. With this on, should be generating a decent amount of power again. So I'll just let that keep running. But I think I'm going to might start moving some of this stuff over into the storage system here. Well, it doesn't really matter because this has already got a crafting terminal in it still too, so we should be all right there until we start getting the crafting systems. Once I have that, I'll start moving things in here to make it a lot quicker for me to craft up. I'll just start making patterns and whatnot. But until we get to that point, I'm going to cut again. Um, like I said, I'm trying to make things a little bit quicker in videos. Trying to think of better ways to do that. If you have any suggestions and are watching this video, please put them down below, I suppose. Um, but we will be back. So I'm back. This is what I have set up so far. I crafted this universal inscriber universal press. It's pretty convenient because it puts all of your presses into one, so you don't have to worry about switching them out all the time. I have a pattern provider that we can put here, um, and then I have another thing with a molecular assembler that we can put in, but I have not moved anything over yet. But I thought maybe I could do here, move over anything applied energistics related. I can move any of, well, move any of this stuff that's needed here. And then we can do like ingots. We can move over like our iron and gold, and then like diamonds. I think those are probably the most pertinent things to move over for now. Um, then from there we can make patterns as needed. We can put the patterns in this part. And then ingots. And then I can, let's see here, take that, take that. I don't want the iridium. I want the iron. We have a little bit of iron now, huh? Let's do diamonds. I think that's most of our like super valuable resources. Everything else, maybe redstone too. Yeah, redstone, which I almost have used up at this point. Probably want to make those seeds soon too. Maybe between episodes. I'm not too sure. Um, so we have that set up. What I want to do now is maybe I think the first thing we should automate here is the patterns. Um, so I have that. We still need to craft 4K thing here, but oh yeah, I still can't quite automate it because I don't actually have the crafting. Dang it! I thought, yeah, no, I wasn't really thinking. Um, I guess we can do that now. What do we need to make one of these? We um need all that. So I guess what we'll need is the Certus, the silicon, maybe the gold and some diamonds. Um, let's see, what else do we need? We need glowstone. I got some more glowstone off camera. That should help a little bit. Um, let's see. I suppose that we can probably just take all the silicon and turn those into printed silicon. Um, we need 3 of the logistic ones. We could take that, put those back in. Nope, I need that and that. Let's get those made up. Then let's throw these in with our redstone. Put the redstone in. Okay. I don't know if I can actually make it over there, but I think I can make it over here. We still need 4K or 4K cell here. Ooh, that's only one of them. I need 3 more still. Ooh, dang it. It's 2. What am I still missing here? The stupid cell. That's why one thing I want to move over to. It's like not taking into account the things that are in this part too. So it's kind of weird. Um, Just throw that there. We still need some more quartz glass. Let's make some quartz glass here. We need more Certus, which I think I'm almost completely out of. Certus. Crap. Let's see what I got over here for Certus. Oh, this grows pretty quick if I throw this over here. Yeah, this grows pretty quick. Take care of all my plants here. Think that if I get, yeah, 2, should be careful enough to jump on those. Could be enough. Hopefully. Put more Certus there. Feel a little bit more confident in what we got here. Wrong thing here. Printed. Need to print some of these up here. Throw this in. I think I just need 1 for now. Throw this in, that in, that in. Got that. Go back here. 4K. Miso. Yep. Now for the crafting unit, we need 2 more of them. 2 more. Put those in there with the silicon. And should be able to craft this up. And, oh, not that. And this. And boom, we have auto crafting. I think that's a good point for me to stop. Between videos, I'm going to craft a few more cells, move stuff over. In the next video, we will fully automate this system over here. Maybe automate this system a little bit with modular routers, because we'll also have to probably automate this a little bit with pylons and modular routers, I believe. We might want. Oh, I didn't mean to break that one. I'm kind of copying Chosen Architect a little bit here with like this part of it. So maybe we need to have some kind of like farm building. Maybe have 2 floors, 1 for the Inferium, and 1 for the rest of the resources. I'm not too sure what I want to do there, but that's kind of what I'm looking at now. But I think for today, we will leave it there. Kind of a good stepping point. Have a very basic ME system set up here. We're kind of getting to the point where I need to start looking at what I want to do with this house. If I want to keep going this route, or if I want to build something out bigger, a little bit more nice looking, not just like cobblestone cubes, basically, 9x9s. So, with that, I want to thank everybody for watching. Have a good one.